My English name is Kim Wheatley, and some people refer to me as Grandmother Kim Wheatley.
My name is Cecilia Brooks.
Hi, my name is Mackenzie.
So I introduced myself with my spirit name, which is Makwagishka, which means a sky bear.
I'm Annie Annomuk, originally from Panutuk, Nunavut.
My English name is Caitlin Herchak and my Inuk name is Elizabeth.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Félicia Tremblay. Je vous parle des territoires non cédés Tchotchagé, communément appelés Montréal et gardés par le peuple Kanien'kehá:ka, Mois.
My English name is Linda Young, and my Cree name is Okemawasanilsville.
My name is Mayingan. I come from Deshkanzibi, which is southern Ontario, where we've lived since time immemorial, along with our brothers and sisters now of the Haudenosaunee and the Lenni-Lenape people.
À chaque fois qu'on parle de notre nation, puis qu'on parle des choses spirituelles, d'études, etc., c'est très important de se présenter en notre nation, en notre langage traditionnel. Parce qu'à chaque fois, c'est qu'on parle pas, je ne parle pas juste de moi, mais je parle au complet de ma nation.
But yes, I have participated in many ICC ceremonies, and I consider it a privilege in so many ways, and also an honor to represent the vast diversity of nations that call this place now known as Canada or Kanata home.
Yes, I have participated in these ceremonies a number of times. And I think it's essential that there is a presence of Indigenous people, most pointedly because this originally was Indigenous land, all of North America. I think that acknowledgement of who we are as a people, the understanding that very essentially that we are still here, and participating in these ceremonies, it builds a couple of things. It helps build relationship and an understanding of Indigenous presence on the land. So for me, these ceremonies are wonderful. I get to meet people from all over the world, and I get to hear their story and also share my story about as much as I know about my people and who and what we are.
J'ai trouvé ça super touchant d'entendre les histoires de plusieurs personnes migrantes qui parlaient des années qu'ils ont attendu avant de pouvoir avoir leur citoyenneté, de leurs difficultés, puis de leur fierté à enfin avoir réussi à l'acquérir, puis être en mesure de vivre ici sur nos territoires, puis d'en faire les leurs dans l'amour puis dans le respect, de bâtir leur famille ou de poursuivre ce qui a déjà été fait depuis. Donc, je dirais que c'est ça pour moi les événements marquants, c'est des personnes qui viennent de terres dont moi je ne connais pas, qui me partagent leur histoire puis qui arrivent ici avec tout l'intérêt du monde d'incorporer la société, les mœurs et coutumes, puis d'en faire la leur.
When I think about folks' responsibility once they arrive here, or folks that have already been here for a long time, in relation to Indigenous people, is to learn about the land that you're on, to learn about where you fit in the system of settler colonization, and then how can you use your privilege and your power to support and uplift the Indigenous people that you're surrounded by, and to be open and giving and caring and a genuine sense of curiosity and respect for Indigenous people, and for Indigenous people to respect newcomers coming in as well.
When newcomers to Canada get to Canada, I really like to encourage them to learn about what nations are around there, what is the traditional language of that territory, and a little bit about the history as well. That's really important, so that then they can also live in accordance of friendship and relationship with one another, because everybody is a treaty person when they come to Canada.
They have the responsibility of knowing what the treaties were and still are. They need to have the responsibility of honoring this beautiful land that gives us food, water, and everything that's necessary. I think when you come to Canada, you have to make a pledge to say, I'm going to honor this beautiful Mother Earth. I'm not going to come here and hurt our earth. I'm going to take care of it like the values of this country dictate.
I think Indigenous people are very respectful of their lands and culture and language. And as a new citizen, or even if you've been in Canada for a number of years, I think it's important to practice being respectful of the environment, of the lands, and learning about the culture within those lands. And it's important to know the history of Canada, and not only the history, the present situation with Indigenous peoples and their relationship to Canada.
One very common thread that runs through all of our cultures is that we believe in reciprocity, that one cannot just take without giving back. And it doesn't necessarily mean materially giving back. Sometimes, you take things or you receive things, and the only thing you can really give is maybe some words of encouragement or even a prayer of thanks. Those are powerful, because then that creates that relationship of reciprocity that is necessary for us as human beings to live in harmony.
I really believe that it's important for people to keep their language and their culture when they come in, like in Canada. I just feel that it's important because having your culture and your language and your names being changed is not a good experience. And so for me, it's important for people to feel good about themselves.
Puis c'est pour démontrer que le défi de l'être humain, en tout cas le défi des Autochtones, c'est toujours ce contact entre la modernité et les traditions. Puis eux sont un peu confrontés à ça aussi, parce que souvent ils viennent d'un autre pays, avec souvent une autre mentalité, une autre tradition. Et là, ils adhèrent à une autre tradition en même temps. Mais ça n'empêche pas ce qu'ils sont. Même si ce sont des Canadiens, ils peuvent pas, ils renient pas ce qu'ils sont. Et un peu les Autochtones, c'est nous autres aussi. Donc c'est très similaire de ce qu'on vit dans le fond.
For new Canadians, as much as possible, hang on to your own culture too, because your culture is also very rich. And as Canadians and as Indigenous people, we want to know you. I think that's what makes Canada rich.
A message I always try to give new citizens is an invitation, an invitation to not only get to know us, but to feel us, to hear us, to see us, to sit physically with us. I identify as Anishinaabe. Anishinaabe is the third largest language speaking group in Canada. And when you translate that word, it means the people, or the good being, or the good people. That's what we call ourselves. And we certainly hope that that's the message that's received by all newcomers and immigrants who make their way here maybe for the first time in their lives and look at this vast country as a place of possibility, but also a home and a welcoming home.
I'm just very excited for people who are able to come and spend their life here and experience the beauty of Canada.